Hi YouTubers, PhoenixTalon back with you again in Creativerse, and it's that time to announce the winners of the Creativerse build contest. Yes, I'm so excited. I just want to say a deep thank you to everyone who participated, all the contestants. It was amazing. We had so much fun, me and the family. My parents were involved, both of my kids were involved. Obviously my wife, she was in frame the whole time. I'm telling you, we had a great time looking at it, and it sparked a huge debate. Well, not like a huge debate, but a discussion about like, oh yeah, why did you think that? You know, like we all had our favorites and everything. Other than it being one of the more difficult choices and decisions we've had to make, everything was all calculated out. It was all, it was very much like, okay, points here for this, points for that, and so on, exactly as we said. And everybody did so great. That's why it was so hard to make the decision to get the top three. But ultimately, we did get a top three, and we ranked them in order of 1, 2, and 3. Not that it matters. If you got the prize, you're automatically a winner. But if you're curious about, what it is, and you may or may not agree with the judges, and that's your prerogative. But this is what we came up with, so I'm going to go ahead and share that with you. So let's go ahead and get to our number 3 finisher, third place. Okay, and our third place finisher is RKC the Fresh Breeze. Now what the judges really liked about this is that it had a really good terrain integration, and it really just brought out the idea that you can put something right there in the ground and it fits, and that's what it did. And it wasn't so much of the originality that it was a house, it was the way in which it was done, and it was the manner, and it was a complete and total build. And that's what they liked. They liked the fact that it was a very nice and very comprehensive build, one that you could actually see working in real life. And it made really good use of the different types of blocks, not just in the area, but it also had some originality in its use of the blocks too. So the judges really, when we came to this one, there was definitely some talk about it. But ultimately, what we liked about this was that it was a total build, and it was a total concept, and the concept just worked. It just plain old worked. So congratulations to RKC the Fresh Breeze for that. So that's our third place finisher. Outstanding. Let's go ahead and go on to our second place finisher. Okay, and our second place finisher is Andy GFX. And what the judges really liked about this was a couple of things about the symmetry, and not only that, but it's diagonal. And not very many people build on a sort of a diagonal corner style. And that's very original, it's very different, and it really is refreshing to look at. Also, some of the original block use that the judges appreciated were the umbrellas, the trapdoors as umbrellas, and sort of the resort feel that it had to it. And it's very relaxing, very like water garden-y type of place. Also, it was just plain old built well with the attention to detail. And it was a complete and total, concept that was fully realized. And it was built into 3 different biomes, if you look at it. So it really does incorporate the land and the features and everything all together, and good use of the water, which is also really hard to use in this game. So Andy GFX, good job getting the second place finisher. All right, let's go on to our top finisher. And our number 1 finisher, by a unanimous vote by the judges, is Coffee Queen. Yes, I'm not kidding. When all the totals were all done, including the kids, everything, when everything was all said and done, Coffee Queen had the highest total. It was crazy. I hadn't seen anything like that. So I'm not saying this was the easiest decision. This actually, there was a lot of thought that went into why Coffee Queen got the top slot. And it really just comes down to number 1, a creative build. None of us had ever seen a coffee cup as a centerpiece of a build. And as I would say probably half of the judges were coffee drinkers. That was kind of cool. But also there was a lot of thought that went into it, and you could tell because of things, paid attention to, like the mocha leaves in the coffee cup as a mocha, the steam that was there that you couldn't see unless you were up on it, but the thought was there, and there was a lot of process that went into it. Not to mention, other than the coffee cup itself, the house itself had a complete concept with the more modern design, with the lighting, and everything was just complete. And you had a complete farm, a complete pet area. Everything just fit together as a total concept, and that's what you're really looking for in a contest like this is for something that just not only fits everything else but is original and well built. So congratulations to Coffee Queen. We couldn't say enough nice things in our comments about your build. It was just incredible build, and we can't even begin to imagine the amount of effort you must have put into to finish this build, especially to get it done in the time that you did. It just seems like there was so much effort that went into it, and we do appreciate that. And me personally, I do appreciate that, especially after putting out this concept, and you get some of the most amazing builds I've ever seen anywhere. So thank you so much for coming in and doing this in this world. And of course, all the winners, you've either already got your prizes or arrangements have been made for your prize to be awarded. So congratulations to you, the winners. That is fantastic. But at the same point, everybody that built in this contest really did a fantastic job. There was nobody who was a slouch in this at all. And that was the other thing, is that while we all unanimously thought that Coffee Queen was the top slot, it was all over the map with the rest of the builds, and it really just came out to total points, and they were so close. I mean, we're talking points, like one or 2 points here, difference, and it really did come down to that. So, high marks to all of you that participated, and don't think that you weren't picked because of maybe I didn't have this or that. No, it wasn't about that. It really did just come down to one or 2 points here or there. It really did. So congratulations to all of you for participating and doing such an amazing job. And I'm just rambling, and I loved it. I thought it was a great time, and we had such a great time judging it. So good job to all of you. And a deep thank you to everyone else who's watching this, and give some love over to the contestants. They don't have channels that they're doing videos. They should. I know Cat Smiles does, and a couple others do, but you should all, if you're building like this, you should have a channel. you should do something and make something out of your talent, because these are really something else. These are special. So again, I think we got it everything out that needed to be gotten out. This world is going to stay alive. Okay. It may continue being called the contest world. I don't know. We'll talk about it, and we'll get it sorted out with the people that are going to stay in it and see what we want to call it. But other than that, thank you so much for participating. And until the next video, peace.